Hi. Hi, everyone. Getting all set up here to show you some fun layouts using the recipe templates. If you have not tried recipe templates, they are really a different kind of layout. You know, it gives your pages a really cool look. I would compare it to stained glass. It's using a template or a stencil, if you will, and tracing the shapes for your page. It's really fun, really simple, and like I said, it gives your pages such a cool look. So tonight, we are going to use the circle lattice, which is the latest recipe template. And we are going to use that with the Sun Rays for Days paper, which is our summer collection. And so tonight we are making a summer recipe. What are your favorite summer recipes? I have a lot of go-tos in the summertime. I love the summertime because the fruits and vegetables are my favorite. Hi, Jacqueline. Nice to see you too. It is my favorite time of year for fruits and vegetables. I have so many fruits that I love in the summertime. Watermelon, any kind of melon, really. All of the melons I love. I love nectarines and peaches and strawberries. It seems like they all have a different flavor in the summer. They're just really good and sweet in the summertime. And vegetables, squash, I love squash, and zucchini in the summer. So I have a lot of yummy recipes for all of my favorite summertime foods. But tonight, we're not going to be cooking any food, but we're going to be making this fun circle lattice recipe template. And they're lots of fun, and don't be worried about how many shapes and how busy this looks. We're gonna break it down, and it's going to be so easy. And then you're going to come up with so many different layouts using this recipe template. We have taught 2 or 3 classes now, 3 classes now at our scrapbooking weekends, Elisa and I, and everybody's layout comes out looking different. And that's what the fun thing is about this, because you make your layout and then you see your friend's layout and theirs is totally different. And then you want to make another layout like theirs. So many varieties and lots of fun. So what you'll need is one of the Creative Memories recipe templates. And I like to use the little clips that you can get for the recipe templates. They hold your paper and the recipe template in place so that when you have all your pieces cut out, you can place them, and I'll show you how to use them. But I like the clips. I use the clips for other things too. I like them because they have the flat side, and so when I lay them on the table, it's not bulging up my paper like other types of clips will. So it's got the flat side so that it can lay flat against the table. So I like to use the clips. You're going to need a pair of scissors and a pencil. And then when we're ready, we will adhere these down to our paper, the pieces that we cut out. And then when we're all done, I'll show you a little trick that we like to do by tracing our template on the back of our cover sheet so that we can use that as well to lay pieces down. I don't have that done, so we'll do that after. Okay, So I am using the sun rays for days. I had some pieces left over from last week when for my Friday night crop. And so I decided I wanted to use those up. And my background, which is the first thing we need to decide, is what is your background going to be? And I'm going to use this pretty blue background that looks like water. And I decided that I'm going to use on the front of your, on the cover page of the recipe template, they give you a couple examples. And I decided I wanted to make this one here with the frame and then the inside square. I like the way that looks and want to do this one first. But like I said, there's other varieties here and they give you a couple different ways, a couple different examples, sorry, to make layouts. So there's definitely so many different shapes that you see here, and any of the shapes can be used in your layout. And if that's all you have to decide is then once you get your background, okay, now what design do I want to make with this recipe template? And like I said, I'm going to be making, hi, Monica. Nice to see you too. And Jacqueline. So I'm going to be making this one that looks like a frame on the outside and then a square on the inside. Now, if you did decide, when you decide that you want to make the circle, use the circles, you can use your custom cutting system circle. It is the same size as that. So I guess it's the medium circle here with the red blade. And you can use this to cut circles if you decide you want to do the circle design. So that's totally up to you what design you want to use. So what you do is decide which design you're going to use, and then we're going to trace them on the paper that you're going to use for each of those areas. So I decided I wanted to use the watermelon paper for my outside frame, which is this part here. Let me hold that up. So for my outside frame here, I'm going to use the watermelon paper. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my background paper out of the way here. And then I'm going to lay my paper down that I'm using. I'm going to try and line it up so that I'm using up paper, not wasting paper. So basically what I'm doing is I am cutting out this shape here. And it may be a little hard to see, but once I start tracing it, you'll see what I mean. So to make that outside frame, I'm going to trace all along here and then cut it out. So my edge of my frame is here. So I'm just going to lay that on the edge of my paper. So I have one less side that I have to cut. I'm going to take my pencil and move it down a little bit. And then I'm going to trace all along there. Okay, I'm going to trace it all along there. I don't need to trace on this edge because I'm on the edge of the paper. And then I'm going to cut that shape out. Now, I did already do these, just so we were a little bit ahead here in time. But I traced it and then I cut it out. And I've done that for all 4 of my outside frames. So here's all 4 of my outside frame. Okay, so that was the first step. I did the outside frame with the watermelon paper. Okay, so now I'm going to lay those aside. I've got those cut out. Now I'm going to do this part. Now they have two different colors. They did these little dark blue corners here, and then this lighter bluish gray here. But I decided I just want to do one piece there because I really like the lemon paper. And I want that to be one big piece because I really like the way it looks. So I decided I'm going to cut out this shape right here, which is kind of four corners. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And I've cut two of my corners already. This one. Nope. This one and this one. So let me just lay things out here because I want to make sure you can see what's happening. So I've got my outside frame. I cut all of these pieces out, trace those pieces and cut them out. Oh. Oh, I did this wrong again, this way. I want my lemons to be right side up. Okay. Okay, so that's how it's looking so far. I've got my outside frame and I've got two of my corners here. So now I just need to trace these other two corners right here with the lemon for my inside corners. Okay. It's really fun. So there's my outside frame and my inside corners. There we go. All right. So now I need this corner. So I want to make sure that I get my lemons the right direction. I don't want them to be sideways. So I'm going to lay my paper this way so that they are right side up in the direction that I want them. And then this is the corner I need to trace right here. Okay, so I am going to, let's see, where can I trace where I'm not wasting paper. Maybe can use this edge. Okay, so I'll do right there. Here we go. Okay, pencil. Okay, so here is my corner. I don't have to trace this edge because it's laying on the edge of my paper. And same with this edge, it's along the edge of my paper. Although I think I might need to cut that, trim it off just a smidge. Okay. So now I have it traced. Let me just hold that up so you can see it. There we go. And I'm going to cut it out. I know it's weird for me. It's weird to be cutting with my hand and not a punch or a Cricut. I'm doing fussy cutting. Okay, let's see. I need to look at that corner again because I can't remember how. Okay, so I just need to cut that piece off. Okay, so there we go. There's this corner. All right, one more corner with the cute lemon paper. So I need to cut this corner over here. And again, I'm going to go someplace on the paper. So now I'm on this edge, so I won't have to cut that line, that side of the corner. Just trace here and here and the bottom. And looks like we got a little bit up. There we go. All right. All right, there's my fourth corner. Cute. All right, so now what do we have left? We have the center left. Let me put my, nope, that's not good. Let me put this on my background, which is a pretty blue, so you can see this better. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so we did the outside frame. We did 4 corners here. Okay, so now what we have left is this inside square piece, inside diamond. So I could do one big square right like this. I could do a circle and 4 corners. I could do a circle and then cut this out and have this fancy little center here. I have lots of options that I could do for the inside of this. And I think what I like is I'm going to start with the square. And I've got several papers to pick from. So let's see what we've got. I've got flip-flops. I've got little sunshines with clouds, although will that, is that, it would be big enough, but they would be on a tilt. I've got a starry night, or I've got grass, and again, that would be on an angle. Or I've got this yellow. Well, I think I'm going to do the starry night. I think that one will look the best. And I think I might be able to use this paper that I've been using. Yes, that square will fit. And basically, that square is, let's measure that, because I can just cut that out with my trimmer. So it looks like it's 4. Not quite 4.5, so about 4 and what is that? 4 7/8 maybe? No, I mean, no, here. 4 3/8. That's what that looks like. Yeah, 4 3/8 by 4 3/8. Okay, so I can do that on my trimmer. Let's see. Let's see. Is it big enough? I think so. I think that's just going to fit right in there. So okay, so I can cut this top piece off here. So it was like 4. Oh, that. 4. Check my measurement here. Yeah, 4 and 3/8. So 4 1/4. There we go. So let's rearrange these guys back to where they're supposed to be. There we go. Little starry night. Cute. Okay. So now to place all of these on your base page, this is when I like to use the clips. So, and just a little hint to know which is the bottom. You do have a little Creative Memories logo in the bottom right-hand corner. I don't know if that's focusing, but you do have that little cue of where when your template is facing the right direction. So that is in the bottom right-hand corner. And then what I like to do is I like to use my clips in the upper left-hand corner. And you just want to put them on, just make sure you guys can see me here. I'd like to put one that direction. And then, actually, I guess I put them in the bottom and top left-hand corner, just like that. Because that way I can pull this back, pull the template back, and slide my pieces underneath the template. Okay, so let me show you. And we're doing this because there is a slight space. All of these so there's going to be a slight space between all of our pieces because the template has these borders, if you will, of all of the shapes. And that way you see your base page in between all of these pieces. And that's what gives it the cool look. It looks like stained glass type of thing. So there we go. That's what I like to do. I like to lay them down, get them situated. There we go. Okay, so I am ready to adhere these now to my base page. And just basically gonna have to take them back out, put a little bit of adhesive on them. Line them up with the stencil. Repositionable adhesive, probably a good idea. That way you can move them around if you need to. These are great for your cover page or the last page in your album, the pages that aren't 2-page layouts. I'm so happy that you guys are here tonight. Great to see you. Have you guys tried the recipe templates? Looks like my Facebook is froze. I'm not sure if it's updating. If you're commenting, I'm not sure if it's updating. I hate to refresh. I don't know if that will cause a problem. Okay, so I'm ready for the next pieces. And it's my lemons, my cute little lemons. Put a little bit of adhesive and then lift this up and line it up with the edge of that shape or the side of that shape, the border, however you want to think about it. I'm just lining it up. First I traced it and now I'm lining it up with it. How are we doing on time? Oh, almost out of time. 5 more minutes. I think we're going to be okay. I think we're going to make it. Just a couple more pieces. And then the fun part, another fun part, embellishing. Oh, did I put that one in the right place? Yes. Just checking my lemons are facing the right direction. Okay, and our last piece is our Starry Night. It's like we got the North Star right there. Line that up with our edge. It's going to look pretty against that blue. Okay, there we go. So we have all of the pieces that we cut out adhered down to our base. We can take the clips off. And now we can remove the template, the recipe template, and see how pretty it looks with that blue border around the edge and the blue borders around all of our pieces in the middle. It's so cute. I just love it. And then, like I said, the fun part is deciding on now our laser border. What do we want around on the bottom or the top or both? We've got grass, we've got flip-flops, and we've got different kinds of flip-flops. Look at these. So we've got this color on this side and this color on this side. How cute. I kind of like that because I've got the watermelon and this gives me some green. That's so cute. We've got the little pool floaties. We've got watermelons, which I guess since I had watermelon, I could use that, but I kind of like the flip-flops better. We've got suns, and we've got, this side has a light color sun. This side has an orange sun. We've got little sunglasses. So far, the flip-flops are the winner. And then we've got ice cream. I think I like the flip-flops. Like I said, I like it because it has that green in there. Okay, so let's put some foam squares, which I try to keep right here on my table. Oh, yep, right in front of me. I always need my foam squares. This is a pretty long piece, so I'll put them like every 3 or 4 flip-flop here. And then definitely on the end and in the middle. So cute and fun. And, you know, I could do a picture in the middle. I could do pictures here in the lemons. Lots of options. I'll get my picture on the page. I could put my border here on this or up here. I think up here so that I see the watermelon underneath it. Cute. And then I can do my title and I can do my journaling. Remember, we want to get all of our 6 things that should be on every page: your photos, your designer paper and cardstock, a story, a title, scraps of paper to decorate, and some kind of embellishment decoration. So I do probably need something else here on this page in the corner to do a little, I've lost my embellishments, to do like a little cluster of something. I've got some great stickers. There's one here that says Night Sky Wonders. That's cute. In the Moonlight, Starry Summer Nights, Catching Fireflies. These are the stickers that you get when you buy the whole Sun Rays for Days bundle. These are the layered stickers you get, and they have glitter on them as well. So I'm not sure how I will embellish this page, but I will do something on it, and I will post my finished page out on my Pam's Scrapbooks. I did mention that I wanted to show you a little tip about tracing your template on the back of the cover page. Okay, so again, I use my clips. I clip my recipe template, making sure that the Creative Memories is in the bottom right. Make sure I got this lined up here. Put my clips on. I would do top and I do bottom. And this one, you actually could use all 4. There's 4 that come in a pack. And when you're ordering the recipe templates, you have the option to add the clips and then also a tracing pencil to the order. And here's my marker. I like to use a permanent marker, permanent Sharpie, and then you're just going to trace every single shape in the back of on this cover sheet, because that way when you are creating your page, and let me grab one that I have this done already. Oh, it's right here. So that when you are creating your page, you can turn that cover sheet over and lay your pieces out as you cut them out. So here is the Unbelievable, which is a beautiful template. And I have an example laying over on the other side of my table. I will show you before I sign off. So here is the template. And this is the direction, this is the way it should be facing. I just laid it down here on my cover page, put my clips in either corner, and then traced every shape in the template. Okay, so that when I take that template off, I now have all of my shapes, and then as I cut them out, I can lay them down here. 1, so that I don't lose them. 2, so that I see which shapes I need next. And 3, so that I can see how it's looking with the colors if I want to make any changes. It's a great way, great little trick to stay organized while you're creating your design. So let me just hop over here to my other table. I'm going to show you the example of a finished Unbelievable. It really was a lot of fun. And what I did something different on this one, something I hadn't done before. I cut out the corner leaves, but then I traced the leaves in between with one of my dot markers. So I don't remember what color exactly it was, but I used one of my pens and I just traced these leaves instead of cutting them out. So that's an option too. If you don't want to cut out all of the shapes, you have the option of tracing and coloring, which is tons of fun. Who doesn't like to color? So this one was fun. And this one I did with Mermaid Cove is what this paper is here. And I just love the way it turned out. I can do, little pictures there on each of these squares, or, a couple pictures. I'm not sure what I'll put on there, but someday I'm going to get all of these pictures on these pages that I make, and then I'll show you all of those. I know I don't have pictures most of the time. Okay, so please try out the recipe templates. They are stencils that are lots of fun to trace and cut, and they make beautiful pages that really bring your album a new look. They look professional. And so it's really cool to flip through your album and have a variety of layouts. And so this really does give that variety to your albums. So give these a try. They're lots of fun. And next, I want to talk about what I have coming up. And then I'm going to let you go because I'm over my time. Oh, we've got more people. Let me say hi. Hi, Vicki. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you. I love these colors too, for both. I'm not sure if you're talking about the Mermaid Cove or the Sun Rays for Days, but they're both great, bright colors and fun. So thank you guys for joining. I'm glad you can still see me because my screen is frozen. So I'm glad you're still able to see me. And hi, Lisa. I see you have joined too. Thanks, ladies. I really appreciate you joining and commenting. That's awesome. So I was going to have a Friday night crop this Friday, but I am going to have to reschedule that. And next Friday, the 10th, I am going to be at the Creative Memories Conference in Minnesota. Yay! I can't wait to see all of my friends. We're going to have a blast, and it's going to be so much fun. But I will not be having the Friday night crop next Friday either. So we are going to meet again on the 17th of June. And then we'll meet again on the, what's the date after that? I didn't write that one down. The 17th and the 24th. So we're going to do 2 Fridays in a row, the 17th and the 24th for Friday night crop. And I will update my event that I have in Facebook so that you guys all can have that on your calendars. So thank you for being patient with me. I just need to reschedule for this Friday. But we will be getting together lots of Fridays, which is so much fun. I have so much fun hanging out with you guys on Friday nights. It gets my weekend off to a great start. We share 3 layouts and we work on them together, and we see the different, we see how everybody is creating them differently, and it's great. And we talk and we laugh and we have a great time. So I hope you'll join us on a Friday night. You don't have to crop. If you just want to watch us, I have my camera on and I walk through 3 layouts. So you're welcome just to join us and watch, join us and talk. Either way is great. I am going to try and get the layouts to you prior to that Friday night and let you know which collections I'll be using. That way you have a chance to purchase those from my website and you're all set to go for that Friday night. So it is a challenge for me to be that organized, but I'm working on it. I'm going to do it. But so I will get the information out to you prior to the Friday night, what I'm going to be making and what I'm going to be using. Okay, so mark your calendars for the 17th and the 24th for Friday night crops in June. And then another June event is on the 21st. That's our 2+2 and 22 Tuesday night. That is Elisa and I, and we each create a 2-page layout in an hour. And if you've joined us all year, then you have enough pages to make to fill an album. So please join us. They're lots of fun. We do have a Facebook group. It's called Let's Get Scrappy with It. And if you haven't joined that, please join our Facebook group. We have all of our layouts out there. We have all of our videos out there, so you can catch up with us. It's not too late. You can get them all done and have enough pages for an album. So that's all I have for you tonight. And I hope that you are having a fabulous evening and a fabulous week. It's Wednesday. We've made it through the first half of the week, and we've got the next half of the week to go. So have a great rest of your week and happy scrapping.